Newbie, take us to that place called Cousin Cooter. Where we go?
Oh, that's right. Now it's time for the most root-tootin' football segment this side of the Mickey. Yeah, it's time again. Yeah, baby, Cousin Cooter, all up in your face. Woo! Also, CH and I were talking before the show. We think that Cousin Cooter needs to add like a disclaimer with all the COVID cases rising. Omicron may or may not affect our picks in the gun segment. That goddamn Omicron.
We need something to talk about that. We waited till Friday and picked the games.
Yeah,
and we got COVID. The
Washington pick was brutal. Honestly, any of the games that featured COVID issues were teams that I had, one of which was the Rams, still end up getting that one home. You were also mentioned about how all the favorites won except for two of them. Well, one was you guys looking at the Cardinals. The other was that pick on the Browns. And I need to get over that one. You know what I mean? Like you just got to
let it go.
Can't just dwell on it, because if you do, I will lose my mind. You know, for what it's worth, before we get into In the Gun, guys, I do say almost every week, and, you know, we should make a prop bet out of it. Don't make it a drinking game, because people will be fucked up by the end of the show. Every time I mention a game, you can tease, because I truly do not bet NFL sides anymore. I don't do it. I personally can't find any value in it. I told you I like the Bills as a teaser leg.
Yep.
Cincinnati as a teaser leg. Yep. Washington as a non-wongable teaser leg, and the Rams. So if you bet those games straight up, you go 1-3. If you bet those on teasers, wong or not, 4-0 on the teasers that I was.
4-team teaser. That's a 4-team teaser, right?
I'm not like saying, oh, you know, pat myself on the back. Look at how amazing I am at teasers. I'm just saying, if you find something that works for you when you're betting, do it, whether people tells you it's square or not. Because if you're cashing the tickets, who the fuck cares? You know what I mean?
That's it. I mean,
so that's the Cousin Cooter disclaimers here at the beginning of the In the Gear segment. So we're actually we're doing some every week. There's more syllables to gun. You never would have known it. We got Thursday night football games going. We got Saturday. We got some early windows, and we're scrapping Sunday night football and Monday night football. Go to any other show, because they're all talking about those games. We are actually going to talk about the few good games that are actually on the slate this weekend. And the first maybe end up going to be the game of the week. It's an AFC West showdown. It's the Chiefs taking on the Chargers. Chiefs laying the road chalk. 3-point favorites as they're taking on the Chargers. And guys, I mean, talk about being back, bitches. The Chiefs have just come rolling back. I mean, that defense, albeit they're playing some subpar opponents and offenses, they've come rolling back. They absolutely roll the Raiders last night. Here's a tip to teams: maybe don't have your pregame meetings on other teams' logos. A little bit of extra bulletin board material. I'm going to lay it with the Chiefs here, guys. I rarely go first in the Gun segment, but I figured, why the hell not? We rarely do a Thursday night game. So, you know, if I was to bet this game, you know what I'm probably going to do? I'm probably going to tease the Chargers up first shot of the show. And then I would probably do a same game and take the under in that game at 46, or the over, excuse me, at 46.5. But I'm going to lay it with the Chiefs, because I think you're getting a good number on a team that is not being priced at how damn good they are in the market, even with their 10-point that they were laying last week. CH, am I crazy for thinking this team is back? What are you thinking, Chiefs Chargers?
Well, I know someone in the city around where I live is pretty high on this team, as evidenced by some interactions we had this week. But again, we'll get to that later. Yeah, they're looking good. I mean, they've won 4 in a row. Actually, they won 6 in a row, but 4 by double digits, right? And this is only a 4-point game. I think Kansas City's back, bitches, too. Hopefully they cool off before the last week of the playoffs, when they have to come to Foxborough.
Yeah, I mean, this is that was a nice little slide in there, CH. If you weren't paying attention, you may have missed it.
Nobody's listening to the show anyway, boys. Don't worry about it.
So Dave, are we going unanimous right off the back? Start off the week with a unanimous pick on Thursday Night Football. And did you see that throw made by Justin Herbert, where he was just freaking rolling out, throws that absolute bomb? Just beautiful, man. He is terrific.
He's unbelievable. So we're going to do a segment after we're done picking the games and stuff before we get to, take a minute. We're going to call it Dentro e Fiore. That's in Italian, in or out. And we're going to pick some playoff teams. So just in case anyone is actually listening to the show and wants to take maybe one of our segments and reformulate it and change it and that, speak Italian, Dentro e Fiore. Okay, that's what we're going to do. So
copyright cash considerations 2021.
Good job, CH. Way to get that in there. So in or out, the Chargers are going to be in and the Chiefs are going to be in. This is a playoff game, though, boys. And the Chiefs are rolling, right? 4 in a row wins, 4 in a row covers. I mean, like defensively, amazing what they're doing. This is going to be one of them games I'm taking a home dog right now. It's Tuesday. I'm taking the points. This is the last game the Chiefs lose until they got to go to Foxborough in January. Okay? They got the Steelers, they got at the Bengals and at the Broncos. I don't think they lose again, but I think this is the week that they can catch them. Short week in the Chargers. Probably going to look a lot different than the Chiefs games have looked. Give me the Chargers plus the points.
I should have pulled some numbers on Andy Reid on Thursday Night Football. Look for us on Twitter at Cash Can Sid Show. I'll tweet something out about Andy Reid on Thursday nights coming up this week. I should have pulled that before the show. That is on me, boys. Let's move to Saturday. And this Saturday slate ain't bad. I mean, the first game is kind of like it's the poo-poo platter to the real entree. But the Browns are taking on the Raiders, and the Browns were 6-point favorites this morning. And then they were one of these teams that got bit with the COVID news. Everybody's out. Jarvis Landry's out, as if that really matters at all. But he's out. Now the Browns have moved down to -3. So a 3-point line move in less than 24 hours. Dave, I mean, you've been in the book. You've seen moves like this happen. I mean, maybe not so stark because of COVID, less than an hour and you got a 3-point move.
Yeah.
Line move justified. And where are you looking in this game?
It's crazy because you don't know how much to move the line. You got to move it on a bet. Obviously, somebody bet it +6. And now what do? You get the report. This guy's out. This guy's out. Boom. All right. We saw it last night. Certain guys are out. Does it move the line? Well, it does because people bet it. You don't just move it unless the quarterback is not playing. Right now, Baker's still playing. I'm good with it. The Raiders stink. That meeting on the center of the field in Kansas City was ridiculous. And then getting their asses kicked. Now, this is a perfect bounce back spot. So was last week in Kansas City. And I picked Kansas City. I ain't picking the Raiders no more. Give me Cleveland at the discount -3. They're winning this game. This is another team that we may mention in the Dentro e Fiore segment. I don't know how many more games Cleveland's losing, but they ain't losing this one. Beat the Raiders and lay it.
Dave, it doesn't matter how many different languages you talk, they're still going to steal the segments. I'm sorry to tell you. But CH down to 3 for the Browns. What are you thinking as they're taking on the shitbag Raiders? So we got a shitbag.
Yeah.
They're the West Coast shitbags.
Fair.
Hashtag shitbag Eagles and Raiders coming soon. I texted, I don't remember if I got both of you or just Newbie, but I'm 2-7 in Raiders games this year. Whether I pick with them or against them, I'm 2-7 in friggin' Raiders games on this show.
This is gold.
I hate them. I hate the Raiders. I hope this game finishes at 3 and it's a push and nobody fucking wins. Everybody gets their money back. If I could bet, can I bet that? That might be my prop.
That's outstanding.
My prop is going to be Cleveland by 3.
Hey, if you could pick, there's a prop usually every game. We did it every primetime game. Will the game land on 3? There's a prop bet that you can do that. That's a big plus price, CH. If you can call your shot, you clean up a lot of the prop bets, man. That's a big plus.
But my real pick is going to be Cleveland. I had him at the -6. I don't think that the news today is enough to move it 3 points. So I'll take it at the 3 and watch it bump up to 4.5.
Yeah.
All right, boys, make it unanimous. I, too, am going to fade the overreaction news. I don't need to add any analysis because I think these guys both took the words out of my mouth. I'm laying it with the Browns. Make it a unanimous play.
Newbie, do you have that song, Whatever You Like? Did you ever put that in the board?
I thought that I did, but I think I may have recorded over it. But I got to get that back in here. It's a damn good song.
Yeah, and every
Can you
time we
sing it
get a
for us,
unanimous pick, just push the button.
You like. Yeah, you can have whatever you like. All right, I'll get that in there for
Nice.
next week. So
All right, perfect.
Cooter sing karaoke. But whatever you like, unanimous pick. And for what it's worth, we did hit. We laid doubles for our unanimous pick, 12.5 with the Packers last week.
No problem.
Cash it, easy money.
Yeah.
All right, this is the game right here, CH. I am so excited for this one. I think I'll be watching with maybe some clenched cheeks because that's right. You got Ginger Jesus in prime time. Yeah, baby. Carson Wentz and the Colts laying a little bit at home against the Patriots. 2.5 is the line. And for what it's worth, the look-ahead line was the Patriots actually favored. So some Colts getting some love off of the bye in this one. CH, I'll let you go last in that one. And I guess I'll go first since Dave Batt lead off. If Wentz is playing, I'm laying. Like, you already know that. Like, it's just a formality. When you see Colts on the list, just know I'm going with them. I'm actually wearing, I didn't even think about it, I got my Carson Wentz AO1 shirt on that I'm rocking today, baby. So yeah, you know I got to go with Wentz. But the real play, if you can get 8.5 points with the Patriots, teasing them up, I'm doing that every single day of the week. Are you kidding me? I love the Patriots at plus 8.5. But for show purposes, I'm laying with my boy Wency. Dave, am I crazy?
I don't think you're crazy. This is one of those plays in the book that you hate, but you don't. You know that everybody's going to be on the Patriots, and they're dogs. Give me them on the money line, and you see it, and sometimes it comes through, but it ain't for me. Not this week. I'm taking the Colts. They're going to run the ball. The total in this game has me completely intrigued, because it's a perfect number. 45, 46 is that exact number that makes you go, this feels like it should be an easy under. Stay tuned for that. But I'm thinking Colts. This may be the last game the Patriots lose until they get to SoFi. Little hint.
CH, it sounds like you guys are both eyeing that total. Maybe got to stay tuned a little bit later for OTOS Hope to see if it's actually true or not. Colts 2.5 against your New England Patriots. You got two guys on the Colts, man. This is your chance to tell us to go ourselves. What are you thinking?
I would never say that to you guys.
Yeah.
I might think it after hearing your picks on this game, but I would never say it to you guys. I looked at this last night, just before I really dove in, and I thought 2.5 points. Jesus, they're getting points. What am I missing here? And then I started breaking down numbers and looking at the things I look at on every game, not just the Patriots game. And I said, Jesus, this is going to be a close fucking game. Then I look at the one number that jumps out to me. The Colts are 3-4 against the spread at home. Patriots are 5-1 against the spread on the road. That's the one number that's going to sway me on this game. It's going to be close. And I think in a close game, I'll take the 2.5 points. I'd be taking them anyway because it's the Patriots. I'm not going to bet against them. But I'll take the points and probably sprinkle the money line. Actually, I've already taken the points. I took that this morning at the 2.5.
I mean, 8.5, though, if we tease it up, that could be a show best bet.
How does that lose?
Right?
Seriously.
You know what I mean?
How does that lose?
Because I agree, it's going to be a close game. The cheeks are going to be clenched in the Newbie household and the Haskell household. That is for darn tootin'. Let's move on for the rootin' tootin'. We're already to Sunday, the early slate. And, of course, we got to start off with some shit and some bags. In Philadelphia, a game I will be in attendance. And it's worth mentioning, the Eagles have not won a game with Newbie in attendance. So that's a trend that just keeps on going. Does it break this weekend? We'll see. My side actually comes from this game, maybe tied in with that trend. You have to stay tuned to listen to. So I defer, and I'm throwing it right back your way, CH. It's the Eagles laying 5. Your favorite number, CH.
Oh,
They're
God.
taking on the Washington football team.
So I'm frantically searching my phone because my cousin out in Arizona went to the game last night
Yeah.
in Phoenix, and I'm pretty sure going into last night, his record was 1-3 at the games he's gone to this year.
Nice.
He was there again last night. They lost.
They
so
lost.
Remind me the next time the Cardinals are at home to find out if my cousin's going or not. Because if Newbie's going to the game, oh my God. I hate this number.
This?
I hate these teams. We keep talking about getting the bag, and all we keep getting is this bag of shit every week.
Every week.
I'm taking the bag of shit. I can't believe I'm doing it. I'm laying the points. with the bags of shit.
I'm definitely that clip of CH, and just whenever I'm taking the Eagles, I'm taking the bags of shit. That's beautiful. Dave, are you too standing there with a big poopy bag?
Can't do it, Noobs. I want to do it. I like the Eagles, but you going to the game, I'm riding the streak until it ends. I hope the Eagles win and cover with you in attendance. I'm taking the points. Give me the 5. I think this number is actually, it's coming down. It's going to come down. And again, I might end up with that great CLV +5. It don't mean shit if it don't win. Give me the Washington football team in a close divisional game. You know, these goddamn shitbag Eagles are going to make you sweat.
That's for sure. That is the absolute guarantee. And for what it's worth, the early money coming in on the Eagles, and now, some of the sharps are looking at it and saying, whoa, wait, they're laying 5. I mean, that's crazy. So, it's bouncing back and forth, but I agree. This is going to close lower than 5. I'm with you, Dave. A lot of people buying back on the football team. Last game in the Sunday early slate, CH, I'm giving you first crack at this one, as the Titans are taking on the Steelers, and the Titans laying only 2 against this Steelers team. I mean, this is as fishy as they come, man. This is truly as fishy as it comes. It's actually down to 1.5 in some spots. What say you? Titans, Steelers, 2 points, 1.5, depending on where you're shopping. Makes no sense.
Yeah, it makes no sense. And I hate, I know Dave's been doing this a long time, and I've not nearly as long as Dave's been doing it, but sometimes I get these lines and I just shake my head and go, what the fuck am I missing? Because this number to me is like 6. It's not 1.5. Yeah. Right. Yeah. And then, so that's when I start over analyzing the shit. What am I missing? I start looking at Schefter, and what is Schefter saying? Did somebody break a leg or whatever? Whatever the fuck. I don't care. I'm laying the points. The Titans are, this is a double-digit win, I think.
So, Dave, what is up with this line? I mean, is it telling you take the Steelers? Does it just make no sense? Like, what is going on as it's moving towards the Steelers?
Telling me. So for years, they bet the team off the Thursday night game that's playing against the team that played on Sunday. It's the longer rest thing. They're at home. They're not laying. You can't lay points on the road. They're going to bet Pittsburgh to be the favorite. And then they're going to bet Tennessee if it actually flips and take the other side. And they're going to take plus money and plus money. It's not because they think they're going to win. It's just manipulating the line. This is what happens early on. So you have to make Tennessee favored because the numbers say they should be favored. But the numbers say, like CH says, they should be favored by more. So you either believe it, you just go with it and stick to your guns, or you sit there and go, God damn, this line tells me the Steelers are going to win the game. How? I have no goddamn idea. Really have no idea. But they're going to pick them up, put them down, and they're going to find a way to win a game. Give me the Steelers plus the points. Give me them on the money line. Tennessee continues to fuck up like their spot and give the Colts some more life to come, get it come back. It's the NFL. It's the perfect, soap opera. This is part of it. Steelers plus the points.
I hope you're right, because I'm holding quite a few tickets on Colts to make the playoffs. So I'm hoping you're right there. There were some nice plus money opportunities. This, for what it's worth, guys, is one of those perfect longable teaser spots. You have a 41 total, and you get to tease a home dog with a great home record, or home dog record under Tom Lynch. Up. That's a no-brainer for me. That's probably going to be the second leg in my Colts teaser, with the Patriots going up. I'm with Dave, though. I mean, I wouldn't touch this game with a 10-foot pole on a teaser, but this line is telling you It makes no sense why the Titans are favored. So why are they favored? I'll take the points, even though it seems like it should be +6, +7, +8. Well, give yourself that by teasing them up. All right, Sunday late window already. We got a nice pace of play here in the
I like it.
Wow. It's the Packers taking on the Ravens, and CH, your favorite numbers coming back up. Packers laying 5 on the road.
Cinco.
Ravens make no sense, guys. Like, how are they not better? I guess, all the injuries, I get all of that. But, the look ahead on this game was Packers 2. This is another one that probably would, not make my betting card. I think if Lamar is confirmed that he's fine, he's going to play, this line will drop a little bit, but it would just be a sheer pass for me. Since we don't pass here, this is a no pass zone. This line sucks ass. I'll lay the 5 with the Packers. The Packers are just the better football team right now. CH, what are you thinking in this one, brother?
Yeah, same. I hate, honestly, I would take a week off looking at these games this week. The only one I was really interested in, I almost put it on the list, is the fucking Jaguars and the Texans. It's only a 3-point game.
That could make it a toss-up spot.
Yeah, it could. That's right. But like you said, Newbie, Green Bay's a better team. 5 points is nothing to Green Bay. You don't know if Lamar is going to play. So today on Tuesday, I'll lay the 5.
I would actually, if they announce Lamar out with how hobbled he's going to be, I would probably feel better. I mean, Huntley didn't look bad. He's doing the same thing as Lamar. He's doing one read, and when it's not there, he's running all over the place. It's not really that much of a difference. So I'll take the guy with 2 legs rather than 1. What are you thinking, Dave?
CH, who would you take in that Houston-Jacksonville game? Just out of curiosity. Did you like a side?
Yeah, Houston. Jacksonville is. So for the record, and I keep track of this. This is what, week 15?
Yeah.
The Jaguars have not made the list yet this season. We have not talked about one Jaguars game yet. That's why it almost made it. Then I looked ahead and saw that they're playing the Jets in a couple weeks. So they'll probably make it. But absolutely, I would take Houston. The Jaguars are a mess.
I mean, Jags shouldn't be laying points to anybody. I'm with CH on that.
Yeah. It's hard to believe. I agree. But is there a bigger mess than Urban Meyer? Seriously?
No. Jesus.
That guy, man.
It's unreal. It's crazy what's going on.
He's just like on an island all by himself. He's walking into the office like, I can't wait until this fucking season ends and they fire me.
Have you guys seen Office Space? He's the dude in Office.
He's the stapler guy.
Fired. And promoted. Like he keeps getting promoted and he's trying to get fired, dude. He's just literally going through them. I can't stand that guy, man.
Big Taylor, I call him Big T. He's the producer of Game Within the Game with me and Brad Howe. He's a huge Seinfeld fan, and he's like in his early 20s. He's still graduating. Congratulations, by the way, Big T, graduating West Virginia University, and he's getting into this space. And he sends me a text. He's Costanza trying to get fired from the Yankees, and he keeps getting promoted. Like he can't. He's doing everything he possibly can. And he won't go anywhere. So it was a good analogy. I had to give him props. When you hear stuff on other shows or you talk to other people, you give them a little bit of elevation and prop them up on the platform. It works, people. It works. You should try it. If you haven't done it, it makes you feel good too. Just keep that in mind. It's for something fun. What else makes you feel good is this game. No, this game sucks. Are you kidding me? Green Bay, 4.5, 5, laying points in Baltimore. The guy got a bad toe. He keeps telling everybody, put it up on the thing for the TV. I don't know who's playing quarterback for the Ravens, but I'm taking them plus the points again. Somehow backdoored that game against Cleveland. The gift that keeps on giving is the Ravens plus the points. They stink. I can't add up. They got down 9. And apparently the analytics say to go for 2 when you're down 9. Instead of kicking the extra point and being down 8 and knowing what you got to do, score and get to 2 to tie. The analytics tell you go for the 2 so you know what you got to do the next time. The next time, there's 5 minutes left in the game. Okay? So I got all these smart people coming at me in my DMs and the people that got my phone number are texting me. Do you really not understand the analytics? I guess I don't. But again, nobody knows shit, including me. There you go. Rant back to you. Baltimore plus the points.
Now, Dave, I'm going right back to you because our next game, 2 games left here in the Inaugural segment. It's the Broncos taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. And this is a team that you've just had a read on, man. I mean, you were on the 49ers last week. I think CH2 was saying, I'm staying away from Cincinnati in this spot. I like the pick. It almost got home for me. But the Broncos are laying points against the Bengals or Bengals or Bagel Bites, whatever the fuck you call them. Broncos 1.5-point favorites. You've had a read on this team, Dave, so I'm going to you first and then just stealing whatever you say. What are you thinking?
Bengals win outright. Bengals are a way better football team than the Denver Broncos, and you got to make the Broncos favorite. This is one of those games that, you make the line and you're like, yeah, Denver's a small favorite. Really? Are they? Because I like the Bengals. And watch this line creep up because Denver looked great. They played Detroit last week, laid a huge number, huge steam move came on them. All the sharps, all the wise guys, all the squares, all the public, everybody was on the Broncos. Sometimes they end up on the same side. And the books cry harder because now we need the Lions. Oh, God. Lions, Giants, and Bills. Oh, my. That was the afternoon session for the books, and none of them came in. Bengals are winning this game, boys. Bengals plus the points. Money line, take them plus 1.5 or 2, whatever you can get.
CH, he makes a compelling argument there. Are you on the same side as the Bengals are getting the 1.5 points? I just added an I in there. I'll put a different vowel in every time.
This game was the one that I was trying to figure out how the Broncos win this game. And I was trying to figure out how they win it by, it's 2 or 1.5 or whatever. I can't figure out how they win this game. I just don't think they do. I'll take the 2 points, the 2.5, the 1.5, whatever. And whoever loses this game is out of the playoff race because they both got some tough games coming up. They both got to play Kansas City. That's a loss. Bengals got the Ravens. The Broncos got the Chargers. So whoever loses this game is done. So I think that's a little extra motivation there for the Broncos. For the Bengals.
Yeah, I'm with it. I'm taking the Bugles as well. I would also be teasing them up. Moving them up to 7.5 points. So we'll go on the Bongles and make it a unanimous pick here, boys. Final game here in the game before we get you one total, one side, one prop. And Dave, you are batting leadoff. So hopefully you have been able to ascertain which way you're going. I'll go first as the Rams are taking on the Seahawks. Another huge line move with crazy COVID news coming in for the Rams. It was 7 around like 3 o'clock. We're recording here 5 o'clock Eastern. CH sends out our rundown and it was 7 less than 2 hours ago. It's down to 4 in
what the fuck happened?
Rams laying 4. Everybody's got COVID. Odell Beckham's got COVID. The whole entire team has COVID. I mean, even when it was at 7, this was like a pass game for me. I definitely leaned heavy with the Seahawks getting 7. Textbook letdown spot for the Rams here. But the COVID issues make me still lean that way, though. At only 4, this would be a sheer pass for me. But for show purposes, I'll take the points. I'll go with the Seahawks, and I don't feel good about it because the Seahawks suck ass, man. Like they are horrible.
Would you tease the Seahawks in a situation?
Not with the line move. I think, if it was at 7, I would just take the 7 there. But with the huge drop, I really don't think there's much. I think this is just a stay away game because there's probably going to be more COVID issues coming out. Who's to say that, there aren't COVID issues that are going to happen for the Seahawks? Like through the big 3 sports, we were talking about this before we come on. There are about 100 different players that are either in protocol or out due to COVID. So this is an absolute mess. This is where you don't go double fist into the counters, guys. You got to be judicious. I would stay away from this game, but for show purposes, I'm going Seahawks. What say you, CH?
Yeah, so I'd stay away too. I'd take the Rams. I think I would take the Rams until, I find out that, well, geez, I'm not a big Stafford fan anyway. I might like the Rams more.
Exactly what you're going to say. Stafford wasn't playing event. Stafford's playing.
Yeah, Stafford's going to do Stafford things at some point this year. It's only happened really once, but it's coming. It's building. I'm going to, for show purposes, I'll take the Rams. I think I would pass. On this whole slate this week, honestly. But one thing I'm going to add before Dave goes, I added in the Houston game to our picks because it's a unanimous pick. We all said Houston. That gives us 3 unanimous picks for the week. If we win all 3, we're back to 500 on our unanimous picks. So,
big pressure there. That's
big pressure. Big pressure.
You can have whatever you like.
Yeah, see, we got to get that back in the board, brother. We got to get that back in the board. That's what I was thinking when you hit it. This game passed. Like this is screams to me. You don't know. Nobody knows shit is a real thing. You don't know who's playing, who ain't. You throw these lines up and you watch them move, and you're like, why is this moving? Who's playing? Who's not? Who's betting this? You got to be crazy betting this on Tuesday to move the number that much. Like somebody came in with a bag, and if you're taking 10 dimes on the game, somebody bet 10 dimes because OBJ and a couple other guys on a team are in the protocol. I'm telling you, it's the weirdest things in the world. I would take Seattle only because I have no idea. I don't like it. I should say, wait till the line's going to come down even more. I think you'll be able to get the Rams -3. Ridiculous, but true. Give me the Seahawks for the show purposes. I hate the goddamn game.
CH, did you have something to add there before we go to OTOSO?
Yeah, as we're recording here, it's top of the hour, and the lead story on Sports Center is COVID protocols and enhanced COVID protocols, and two more. They just put, I guess, the Rams and the Browns in the enhanced COVID protocols. So there's 7 teams now out of 32. This is going to get ugly.
Nice.
It's going to get ugly.
So does that mean they're canceling games, or what does that mean?
No, not yet. But now they got the basketball up there. They got the hockey. I think that they're concerned about, I'm reading the captions, they're concerned about postponing more games.
Oh,
yeah,
boy.
it's
How about that? With games being postponed and things being moved, players being out, let's get to some picks.